The United States appears to be edging closer to a direct confrontation in the Caribbean. The Trump administration is expanding its military presence near Venezuela, while Russia and China accuse the U.S. of pushing the region towards crisis. According to a Wall Street Journal report, American special operations aircraft now deployed in the region. At least 10 of those Osprey tilt rotor planes arrived from the Air Force Base in New Mexico, reportedly boosting U.S. capability for rapid missions across the region. At sea, American forces continue seizing tankers and striking suspected drug trafficking boats as part of an expanding blockade effort. Venezuela, backed by Russia and China, called for a second emergency meeting at the United Nations, accusing Washington of unlawful aggression.
There is no war in the Caribbean. There is no international armed conflict. Nor is there a non-international armed conflict. It is therefore absurd for the United States government to attempt to justify its actions by applying the rules of the law of war.
Pueda cumplir a cabalidad su mandato.
U.S. Ambassador to the UN, meanwhile, told the UN Security Council that the single most serious threat to the region is what he described as transnational terrorists and criminal groups. In fact, Russia and China criticized the U.S. tactics at the United Nations, calling it cowboy behavior, intimidation, and one that violates all key norms of international law. Moscow has warned that Washington could soon target other Latin American governments seen as unfriendly, and reports say Russia has started evacuating families of diplomats from Caracas. Listen to this.
The United States has been continuing to deliberately foment tensions around the friendly nation of Venezuela under the pretext of combating drug trafficking and the terrorist threat.
In fact, China echoed those concerns, urging restraint and warning that unilateral sanctions deepen instability.
China opposes all acts of unilateralism and bullying and supports all countries in defending their sovereignty and national dignity.
As the U.S. builds pressure with troops, aircraft, and its rhetoric, the question is whether this standoff stops short or an all-out conflict is imminent. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.